What is going on, everyone? I hope you are all having a fantastic day. So if you pay any attention at all to the investing and financial world, then I'm sure you have heard all of the chatter surrounding cryptocurrencies recently. And since some of you are probably already thinking this, yes, I did make a video just a few weeks ago cautioning you to not dump all of your money into cryptocurrencies just because everyone is talking about it. However, in that video, I did say that I do believe in the overall concept of cryptocurrencies. Roll the clip. Personally, I am a big fan of the overall concept of cryptocurrencies. And if there's one thing that I do know a lot about, it's savings accounts. So today let's combine those two things and talk about the best crypto savings accounts that can allow you to dip your toe into the crypto world and earn up to 14% APY on your money. All right, let's jump right into it. Okay, so before we get to the top 5 crypto savings accounts, let's get a few things out of the way to make sure that we are all on the same page. First of all, a crypto savings account is similar to a crypto wallet in the sense that it is a secure place to hold your cryptocurrencies. However, with a crypto savings account, it's not only going to give you access to your cryptocurrencies, but it's also going to allow you to earn interest just like you would with a traditional bank. And I also want to address the question that a lot of you are probably wondering right from the start, and that is this sort of thing FDIC insured? And I will tell you right now that the answer is absolutely no. Cryptocurrencies are a decentralized currency, meaning they are not regulated by the federal government, meaning they are not going to be federally insured by FDIC insurance. However, that does not mean that there is no insurance or protections at all, so as we'll talk about later on in the video, each platform does have its own way of insuring your cryptocurrencies or money, so don't worry about that one too much. But I do just want to make it very clear from the start that there is definitely a higher level of risk with this sort of thing, but again, a lot of the companies that we're going to talk about today have some kind of insurance, and it's just not federally insured. And lastly, I feel I should also clarify that the notion that cryptocurrencies as a whole are a scam or a pyramid scheme is just not true. Now, of course, there have been scams involving cryptocurrencies with companies like BitConnect and even cryptocurrency scams that people try to pull in the comment section of YouTube videos like this one. But if we're comparing apples to apples here, Wells Fargo has been caught up in some pretty bad scams themselves, and extrapolating their mistake across the entire banking industry is not fair. So why would we do the same thing with cryptocurrencies? Alright, so now that we are all on the same page, let's count down the top 5 best cryptocurrency savings accounts that allow you to earn up to 14% APY on your money. So first up, we have one of the most well-known and probably the safest place to keep your cryptocurrencies, and that would be Coinbase Wallet. Now, the line between a crypto wallet and a savings account gets a little bit fuzzy here, but this account does allow you to earn interest on the coins in this account, so in that sense, it is really like a savings account. So the way this works is you can basically hold the money in your account in what's called USD coin, which is simply a cryptocurrency that is tied to the US dollar. And what this means is your money is going to be much more stable because it's directly tied to something like the US dollar, which is regulated, rather than being invested in something like Bitcoin, which is constantly fluctuating in price. So essentially, you hold your money in those USD coins while you're waiting to place your next trade, and when an opportunity presents itself, you can essentially go ahead and use those USD coins to purchase the cryptocurrency that you want to buy. But the huge advantage here with Coinbase in particular is that you can currently earn up to 1.25% on all of your USD coins, meaning while you're sitting and waiting for that buying opportunity, you are earning a really great interest rate on your money. Now, 1.25% is definitely better than most traditional banks and what they're currently offering, but that is nothing compared to what some of the other companies we're going to talk about later on in the video are currently offering. However, like I said earlier, the biggest advantage here is that Coinbase is one of the most secure options with two-factor authentication, multiple signatures, confirmation requests, and some of the highest end security features that are currently available on the market. Alright, moving on from there, we have another very popular option for your crypto savings account, and that would be Crypto.com. Now, this platform is definitely not quite as well known as something like Coinbase, but as far as crypto savings accounts go, they have some really insane interest rates that range anywhere between 3% all the way up to 14%, which is just ridiculous. Now, there's definitely some hoops that you have to jump through in order to maximize that interest rate, but currently you can earn up to 13% on stablecoins and 6.5% on all cornerstone cryptos like Bitcoin, for example. Now, the biggest advantage with Crypto.com in particular is that they offer a wide variety of cryptocurrencies outside of your standard Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other ones that are commonly talked about. So if you currently hold cryptocurrencies that aren't those major household names, or you are interested in purchasing them in the future, then this could be a fantastic place to hold your stablecoin while you wait for those opportunities to present themselves. Because if you're going to be investing in cryptocurrencies, then you definitely need to be buying the dip. Next up, we have one of my personal favorites that has grown a lot in popularity recently, and that would be Gemini. Now again, they're not quite as well known as something like Coinbase, but Gemini boasts that they have the best security of any crypto savings accounts. And while that is definitely something that is difficult to actually prove, the systems that they use are pretty unique and advanced. For example, they actually hold a majority of your deposits in what they call their offline air-gapped cooled storage system. Now, that sounds like a lot of stuff that is way above my pay grade, but this does mean that hackers would have extreme difficulty actually getting to those deposits since they are not online in what's usually referred to as a hot wallet. Plus, all of this money is insured through the Gemini platform, and while the interest rate that you're going to get ranges from a lower 1.54% up to 7.4% currently, I would much rather earn a really good interest rate and have good security over earning an insane interest rate but constantly being worried that my money could just disappear overnight. Another nice thing is that the interest payments are paid out daily, which again is a huge advantage over a traditional bank that usually only pays out your interest once per month. Coming in at number 2 for the best crypto savings accounts is one that is probably the most similar to a traditional banking experience, and that would be Linus. Now, the reason I say it is most similar to your average bank is Linus focuses heavily on making your cryptocurrencies liquid, meaning you can easily access them at any time for whatever reason. And that is a huge drawback of cryptocurrencies across the board on a lot of platforms, because it can get really confusing who actually holds the coins and the keys to those coins, and when you're able to actually take those coins off of the platform. But no worries here, Linus allows you to take your coins off of this platform for no fees at any time, no questions asked. And they also have really great customer support with real humans that you can contact via their online chat, which is always an added bonus when it comes to something like cryptocurrency. Currently, they pay a rate of 4.5%, which again isn't as crazy as something like Crypto.com, but the ease of access to your coins is a huge benefit in my opinion, and 4.5% is still miles ahead of what you would get at any national bank currently. Alright, so all 4 of those are fantastic options with some really unique features, but coming in at number 1 for the best cryptocurrency savings account in my opinion, which probably doesn't come as a huge surprise, is BlockFi. Now, I have personally used most of the platforms that we talked about today, but BlockFi is what I currently use, and it is absolutely my favorite. And that's coming from someone who was and still kind of is skeptical about cryptocurrencies in a lot of ways. Now, BlockFi is a fairly new company that was just started in 2017, but they just received a $350 million round of funding at a valuation of over $3 billion. And BlockFi is heavily focused on offering financial services to crypto investors. Their mobile app is pretty great and allows you to access your crypto savings account right from your smartphone, and currently you can earn 8.6% on all of your stablecoin and 5% on all of your Bitcoin. Now again, the way in which you get these interest rates does depend on a bunch of different factors, including how much of each cryptocurrency you are putting in this platform, but if you're just trying to dip your toe into the cryptocurrency world and you want to earn some interest rate and return on your money, then this is a fantastic place to get started and is very similar to a traditional bank account in that sense. So I completely understand if you're still a little bit skeptical and maybe even confused about what exactly a cryptocurrency savings account is and how it can benefit your finances. And that is completely okay and normal because the cryptocurrency space in general can take a long time to truly understand. And while I will always remind you that you need to be very careful and not just dump your money into cryptocurrencies just because other people are talking about it, I want to reiterate that I believe in cryptocurrencies as a whole, and I do think that this sort of widespread adoption of this kind of thing is not that far around the corner. So while the concept of a crypto savings account might seem incredibly risky for the time being, this is the way that a lot of financial service companies are probably going to be moving in the near future. And as an incentive to get new customers to join their platform, you can currently earn some insane interest rates as we've seen in today's video. So I would love to know what your favorite crypto savings account currently is and why you feel that is the best option to house your cryptocurrencies. As always, if you did get value out of this content and you want to help support me, it would mean a lot to me if you would hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with someone who you think would get value out of this content as well. And of course, thank you so much for your time. I really do appreciate that. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.